Oh. Oh. Is it?
Finally.
Do you actually have your microphone active on the stream? Because I don't think I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm active on the stream. Is it sucking? We have a problem?
No, you just always have a problem with your microphone being on stream the first time. Like it's like clockwork.
I don't know.
You're a bit quiet there.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
How about now?
Like compared to everyone else.
Shoot. You guys are actually loud today. So let me turn you guys down. Yeah, you guys are a little loud today. Let me fix that. Dawn seemed loud. Okay. All right, we'll let the audience tell us how's good. We are live. Yes, Screaming PC. Tell us how the sound is, because we're trying to sound balance a little bit.
Check. 1, 2, 3.
Check one. Check one. Check one.
2. Check 2.
Holy shit, are you loud?
It's because he's very clear.
He's really fucking loud.
Is Sanchki around, Coaster?
Are you sure you didn't?
I don't know. I'll message him.
His volume because he's not loud for me.
Message him and be like, "Yo, come fucking hang out, bitch." Make sure
to have
a couple 3 bitches in there.
You're not balls deep in Europeans. Come to PTT.
All right, so first question of the day: who has decorated for Halloween?
Not me.
As you can see, not me.
Clearly, not you.
I bought the girls' Halloween costumes today.
You did? What are they going as? What are they going as?
My 3-year-old is going as a purple witch, and my 7-year-old is going as a Evie from the Descendants from Disney or something.
Okay, yeah, that used to be a big show for our daughter. Yes, absolutely. My daughter doesn't know what she's going to be, and I don't know what my boys are going to be, but I don't know.
I remember
but I've just spent $800 on Halloween. No, I did just spend about $80 on gourds. $81 actually.
No, my wife put the mums out.
Well, there were 4 giant mums in that $81.
So with our family, I don't do any decorating because I don't have the energy for it. But
no energy.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna have to take it down, and then I'm gonna forget about it. It's just gonna sit up for like 6 months, so there's no point. But my parents used to. We used to do decorating. We had these big bushes in the front of the house, so we'd get those like fake spider webs and just spend like an hour trying to get it to actually like stretch out and go over the whole damn bush. And then my mom bought these giant like plastic insects, like they were huge, but they were on sale. And so we bought them and we would put them around the bushes with little like labels saying like "I'm scary" or whatever. It would be like them talking. It was pretty cute.
That's cool. As we can see, our lovable and dear friend Apple Bear still hasn't pinged out the show.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Where? Yeah. Why didn't I see it?
It's an opt-in.
Oh, opt-in. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? I stand corrected. Sorry. Thank you, Apple. You know what I had to do? I had to scroll down and whatever.
Oh god, Twitch is doing its thing again where it's not actually loading the Twitch page for me, so I can't actually watch the show while we're on the show. It's just stuck on the advertisement and not moving. Twitch, fix yourself, please. Because I don't know why it does it.
So yeah,
this happened twice.
So I like Halloween, just saying, because it's our entertainment holiday at the house. Although it's gonna pare down because we used to have like 5 kids in the family that would go out trick or treating, and now there's only 2. So we're, I'm looking at what's the food this year? What food should I make for Halloween?
Well, didn't we have the great chili discussion like last time?
Yeah, but we don't do chili on Halloween. I'm thinking Swedish meatballs
Why?
because
I mean, I
they're
don't know
yummy.
if there's necessarily a reason to have like, I don't think you need a reason to have Swedish meatballs, but
no.
just particularly why.
Well, because I'm gonna put a little light outside that says IKEA, and so we'll need to have Swedish meatballs. And no, just kidding. No, just because they're easy. Like it's like little tiny meatballs from Costco, and you throw them in there with a couple things of condensed cream of mushroom soup, and let them go. So that's just one thing. We have to have vegetable beef soup for my mother. She likes it. Hello, Goonie DuPont. How you doing? And yeah, so but it's like do we do sandwiches? We got follow from trying a beard. Thank you.
Well, obviously, you need to have some cider.
Cider, yeah.
With hot apple cider with donuts. The cakey donuts.
You know
And
what?
then-
I have to see if there are pre-made, stick them in the oven to rise donuts. I have to find some.
You could just buy a package of apple cider donuts.
Oh, you want actual apple cider donuts?
Well, I'm just saying, like.
Yep, I can go down
You gotta-
down
you
the
need
street
to
and
go
get
to the
those.
basic white girl bitch. Don't like fall. Get your pumpkin spice latte, your hot apple cider with rum, and get your cider donuts. Maybe. What's the other thing that we did in Michigan?
Why are you putting rum in
sorry,
your
yes.
cider? I mean, cider's already alcoholic.
Oh my god!
Oh no, you put whiskey in cider.
Yeah, you could do any brown liquor, but I know a lot of people that would do rum.
Yeah, we do hot cider. You actually put a cinnamon stick in it, and you put a little whiskey in there. A little Jim Beam works really well with a spiced cider. It's very good.
What's Dickens cider? I don't want dicks in my cider.
That's not what he meant.
It clearly says Dickens cider.
Yeah.
Don Dragsansky.
Okay, hold on. I don't know if I can. I should be able to.
If you're gonna do a first time chat on the show, Benoki, I mean that's a good one. Kudos. I'm gonna golf clap that. I'm gonna call in the golf clap. We need a golf clap icon that just comes in. Audience golf clapping. We need that. We need that for good things. That was good.
I'm here. No one fear.
Hi, Sanchki.
All right.
We
What are we talking about?
Hey, we gotta turn you down. Why is everybody so freaking loud today?
No. Turn me up. I should probably be louder, honestly. Don't turn me down. Please don't turn me down.
So we are talking
We
about
turned
fall
that.
foods.
Can we turn you on though?
Can you turn me on?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
I just had an event.
Is that better, guys?
So.
You had an eventful night. Making some children?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Wow, yeah, you're pretty close. I mean, Ghoster gets the whole story right now. Oh, these Romanians really just have no standards. Let me tell you. Over here in Europe.
Are you hanging out with Romanian girls?
Oh,
Are you still in Switzerland?
Well, he
No,
didn't
no,
say
no.
girls.
I'm in Vienna.
He's in Vienna. You got little sausages there for breakfast?
They're
He
not
always
really
has a
big into
little
sausages.
sausage.
By the way, one of Billy Joel's best songs, Vienna.
Yes, yeah, that's why. Yeah. I was listening to that earlier today.
Were you really? Or are you just
Yeah.
like going with the flow?
Well, actually, I was listening to it because I'm trying to learn the accordion solo in there. Because last night I went to this jazz club and they were playing that song, and I picked up the accordion and I tried my best and I just fucking butchered it. But it's okay because everyone was so fucking drunk they just clapped regardless.
There you go. That's actually his favorite song to play.
Which one?
Vienna. That's Billy Joel's favorite song. So he says.
I'm sure I've heard it, but I can't think of it right now.
His top
It is
5,
beautiful.
Piano Man is not. Oh, yeah, it's really good. You love it. You know it when you hear it.
All right, Ghoster is giving me this link to share my screen here.
Oh,
Are we gonna?
oh no, don't worry about it. We're good.
Okay.
That's all set up already. We're good.
He
Okay.
doesn't want to.
But I'm gonna say, you know, hold it. Who's in there with the fat bee thing and the TV? Who is it?
Ghoster.
Oh, I
That's
know who that
Ghost.
is.
Ghost. Okay, Ghost. Yeah, you guys weren't in early enough for me to set it all up.
Oh,
But
you're okay.
dude, you look fucking. That's fucking amazing. I love that.
Yeah, I really wish.
Yeah.
Wish I knew where Ghoster got that shirt that we can't see.
Sector 6 apparel, Fat B clothing.
Sector 6 apparel.
Let's see. I think I might crash the system if I try and add you later. So I'm just gonna.
If you get Ghost
Next week we'll get you guys
All
in
right,
there.
I'll close out of this so the Chinese.
Yeah,
can
don't
stop
worry about
spying on me.
Doesn't really matter. I'm spying. You know, we might have the same PC. I'm not sure. Ghost. Is that a Zydax
Oh,
PC?
yeah. No, it's the big giant 3 foot by 4 foot thermal take tower.
Ah,
It's
We got-
absolutely stupid.
you got the Corsair fans, right? Yeah, we might have the same. Yeah.
They're the fans that came with the tower.
Okay. Yeah, I had Zydax build mine.
We won't take the cam the other way because of Twitch doesn't like things that go boom.
Ah, okay. Well, Twitch can't see you, so only I can. So there you go.
Thank God.
Thank God. Yep. Do it. Okay. Alrighty. What else are we gonna talk about today?
Yeah, so enough small talk. Let's talk about the important issue at hand. The CEO of CCP, Red 9,
Too
has
early.
resigned.
What?
Well, I don't know, but I'm saying that, so we'll talk about it.
Who resigned?
The CEO of CCP,
Oh, good.
he stepped down
Hillmet.
because of Hillmet.
No,
That's it. I don't know
Hilmar
where I
did
got
not step
Reginati
down.
from. I don't know who that is. Probably because of poor sales figures. So the idea of who's going to replace
Oh, the quarterly
him.
losses?
Yes,
I was told Sanchki was in the running for replacing Hillmeth.
that is true, and that's kind of where I was going with that. Thank you, Ghoster. Thank you for alley-ooping me into there. That is correct. I sent in a job application, and I said your last CEO was great, but I'm going to need better. And when I sent that in, I also did not check if he actually did resign. But I think gaslighting is honestly the only proper way to get in hen life in today's age. And frankly, I can't think of a single achievement I have made without just lying about it. So if I keep this up, I will be CEO.
So what you're saying is you've put your application in to be CEO of CCP Games, and you wanted to come and share that with us today in hopes that perhaps Hilmar might say, yeah, he'll do a better job and just quit.
Hilmar's resigned, so he's got
Yeah.
no say in this. And
Okay,
It's not
okay.
necessarily that I'm in the running. It's just right now it's going to be me because no one else is qualified. Because in all my application, I worked with Dairy Queen while in high school, so that it's like kind of puts me a little overqualified, and I was willing to take a pay cut for that. I just really like this game.
You might be overqualified. Are you sure?
I'm sorry, overqualified.
Is your IQ above 80, Sanchki?
It is on the dot 75, which puts me
good,
about
good.
yeah. I should be able to at least talk with their board of directors. If I use any words longer than 5 letters, then we're gonna have a communication problem.
Oh, God.
So I'm reading, and apparently we had a 10K night. Was that last night, or because it says 13 hours ago that the game got down to 10,000 players?
Wait, I thought that player numbers actually went up again by like 400 players.
I mean, right now it's 21,000, which could be higher, but it's better than 10K by double. But yeah, I'm reading some of the rants about, oh my god, we hit 10K players, and this one's pretty funny. It's like, Hellbar, you did it. How the hell did you fucking do it? But you did it. You took a profitable game and ran it into a tree like a drunken uncle who can't walk home straight.
I mean,
They're not wrong.
here I have graph. Player numbers still seem to be on the downward trend, even after all of these sales, which is like hilarious.
Yeah. Oh
Really
yeah,
good,
it was
really good
it was-
management.
10K players on a Friday night. Now I gotta say, personally, I did not feel like it was only 10K players because I was getting harassed all night trying to do stuff. But I got an extra 6 kill marks on my Rockwell finally after 5 years. I was excited.
Kill marks on a Rorqual. Oh,
Yeah,
that's just. I mean, hold
They're-
on, hold on,
they're
hold on.
unstoppable death machines. What are you talking about? They have like 800, 900 DPS.
A little tear to my eye there. Kill marks on a Rorqual. That's
Very
absolutely.
excited.
They're gonna nerf the shit out of its ability to kill things now. Way to go, Dawn.
And
Let's see.
listen-
Damn
Noda.
it, Don. You have ruined the game. I don't know how many times we talked about this on Data Thursday, too.
That's true. They
Wait,
do
not
nerf
ruined
it
yet.
just to spite me.
Jesus Christ.
And Don, you said it dropped below 10K. Well, I'm going to have to call fake news on that because I'm looking at EVE offline right now, and all I see is a big H1 tag. It says Don's a liar.
Okay.
It did drop it. It's dropping, under 20K and 15K sometimes.
No. It's down
If
there.
if you look at the graph I linked, you can actually see that the 7-day moving average minimum has been below 10K for a while.
Moving average minimum. Okay. I see.
My favorite is
What
when
is
it
that?
dropped down in April and May to 5K. Woohoo! You know what I think we need? This will fix everything. We need another blackout.
Yes,
Oh,
Queen.
God,
Let's
don't
do
even-
it.
Hilmar, please,
That'll be the
because
Can't
only
get
part of the
worse.
story- That'll be the only part that they hear from the
Show.
day.
I know.
Yeah, their ears just
You know-
close back up.
You know that need
Oh
more.
my God, they loved the blackout. Let's do it again.
You know that need more cowbell, need more blackout. Ring a little blackout bell.
Oh
Here's
my
a
God.
suggestion. Mines, bounties, high sec ganking, Rorqual mining, low sec that isn't shit, null sec that's actually worth fighting over, and high sec that's dangerous again.
Okay, Ghoster, you get to pick one of those to make positive, and the rest you have to pull stuff away from. That's how this
Okay.
works.
Let's
Well,
bring
pick.
mines back.
We can't do
Okay.
any of that because I'm sad to tell you, but we have about 5 game devs who can work on shit right now, and they are all busy working on the faction warfare rework. So I'm sorry we can't have anything else.
Hold on. What did we abandon the new player experience? What's going on?
No,
we've
that's why
redone
we
it
only
for the
have
17th
Oh,
time.
okay. Okay.
that's why we only have 5 left.
15
Right?
devs working on the new player experience, 5 on faction warfare because everybody loves faction warfare. By the way, I want to Sunrear 66, 10 months streak here. Subscribing. Thank you very much.
That math doesn't work, by the way.
What?
It's more like 45 developers working on the MBE and 5 left
Yeah,
to
they
do
have
anything
doubled
else.
it multiple times, right? So it starts adding up. They started off with 2 people doing it, then 4, then 8, 16. So yeah, we're probably in the 30s to 40s with people.
It's a Hydra. CCP's a Hydra. It all makes sense now.
Yes.
I mean, it's not just game devs, right? There's also
Look at that.
art people and the sound people and various other people working on the MPE, which I think could be doing better things than the MPE.
Probably.
I think why don't we get a CCP dev on here? You know, just bully him, make him feel worthless. Just continue to do that.
I mean, we
Yeah,
never said we
yeah,
weren't
like-
going to bully him.
Like Karen, you want to come on the show so we can bully you?
Oh, speaking of Iceland, my parents and we've set our cruise for next year, and we will be going to Iceland.
Also, I love that I can just casually call out a CCP dev with the
Casually.
name. No one knows who it actually is. Like,
You don't dox
By the way,
them.
9 months for Itchy Scalp. So I'm just gonna, in honor of Itchy Scalp, do a little scratch here. A little itchy. Okay. We're good. Thanks, Itchy.
So if the game makes it to next June, is there anything you want me to like? Do you think I'll be able to get a tour of the office?
Sure, I bet you will.
I'm sure if I reached out to our Aurors.
I'll tell
If-
you what, Don. I'll pull some strings and I'll get you a tour.
Hell
By
yeah!
that time, I should be no longer acting CEO, but just full on CEO as I am right now.
Ah,
There you go. There you go.
Yes, yes. And but yeah, I'm gonna be in Reykjavik for 2 days or a day and a half, I guess.
What are you
So-
gonna do there? There's nothing to do. It's like a little fishing village.
so
Well, I'm gonna go see the monument for sure, just to check it out before.
I hear it looks
demolish
like shit.
Well, that's fine.
When are they demolishing it?
I don't know, but
It's got to be
CCP
soon.
when CCP goes belly under and someone else takes over, they're gonna probably remove a statue that doesn't make any sense to the new company. I don't
It,
see why they'd keep it.
it won't be in Iceland anymore.
So there is actually one Eve thing that I have that we can talk about.
And that is, by the way, JD, thank you.
So
44 minutes.
apparently there is a big issue right now with lag associated mostly with having multiple clients running at the same time. And when I say lag, I mean not the network kind, but more like low FPS. Things are like stuttery and you know, the weird thing seems to be that the stutters happen on all clients at once. And people are reporting that it started with the introduction of DirectX 12. So, if you are having issues with this, if you are having stutters that you didn't have before, try switching back to DirectX 11 and see if that resolves it. And like open up a ticket, right? It might not work. CCP might not care, but still, like, send in a ticket if you have an issue with this. So we can at least say we tried, right?
You know, that's a perfect excuse as to why they went down, below 10K, right? Because, people can't use multiple clients anymore.
There's also some people who have that issue with just one client. So
Just rain on my parade.
Yeah,
Rain
I
on
was
my
gonna
parade.
say, I didn't feel any issues last night with 3 characters, but it's because I'm still at 11, not 12.
You didn't? You have any issues with 3 people at once?
No, my limit's 4. Once you get to the 4th, everyone just
Yeah.
starts getting really needy. Always like, move my ship here, do this, do that.
I have to ask though,
you're
because we
talking about
have
Eve, right?
we have a first time chatter, Heretical Coffee, right? And what is Heretical Coffee? Is that like Sanka? I don't understand. So, I mean, it's a cool name. Don't get me wrong, but like,
I think it's stating that like Folgers coffee is a good coffee versus like
Folgers.
the organic,
Oh, there it
organic
is. Coffee that
espresso
doesn't
stuff.
believe in Jesus.
So it's kosher coffee.
And it makes sense because, Jesus liked wine, not coffee. He's a tea guy.
I don't know.
He's
that
in the
much.
problem with getting off the wagon too much and you're getting a little too much.
There you go.
wine.
You think of it. I should have some wine coming soon too. Should maybe even today. Could be good. I'd drink that on TV. Alrighty, so we got client issues. Awesome.
We got player number issues.
Player number issues.
CEO.
New CEO for CCP Games.
Someone's
Yeah, by the way,
put up a Reddit thread, be like,
By
"Is
the way,
Elmar stepping down?"
we need breaking news. We need a breaking news banner. We have a breaking news banner, but we broke news here today on CCP. New CEO.
Yeah. And does anyone else want to tell Elmar that that's happening?
No. You know what? It's better when you're fired and no one tells you. Just give him a fucking swing line, stapler, and he'll be happy.
Yeah, I mean, when you make so much money, you just kind of stop like looking at your bank account every paycheck, So like, if we just like stop paying him, it'll be a while until you realize, like, man, they have not called me in a bit,
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, are you trying to pull the Office Space strategy?
We were in
stopped
Office
paying them.
Space. Yeah, that was the stapler comment. We started right there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, stop paying him. They stuck around.
Let's get some fish on the show live. Can we do that next show? I'm kidding. By the way. We'll just have the Bassomatic.
I wish more people played Valheim. That's a good game.
Is
I'm
it?
the only person that likes it.
What is it?
It's Valheim. It's like
Dude, I'm literally playing it right now.
See, Ghoster knows. Ghoster gets it.
What is it?
Gets it.
Is
It's
it
like how can I think of RuneScape plus Rust? Except like take all the it's just a great game, yeah.
So
it's just Ark with Vikings, apparently.
I just bought it. I just downloaded it, and I'm on like my first hour in the game currently.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful game. You fall in love with it so quick.
I just wish the graphics were a little bit better.
You kind of get over that, it's like Minecraft. I remember when Minecraft came out, the biggest complaint was, "Oh, this graphics suck." And you're just like, "Oh, it's a fucking $12 billion game, so it doesn't matter."
only 12. Wish we could. I don't know. 12 billion.
Dude, the guy who sold Minecraft made off like a bandit. He was just like, people are like, "Why don't you stay around to make the more money?" He's like, "Dude, me and my 500 million will go console myself. It'll be or whatever you got for it."
Well, if you look into it, it's actually kind of sad. He got like super depressed. He couldn't have any real friends anymore, and I think he got like really political too. And so Microsoft like banned every reference from him because Microsoft's like, "Oh, that's politically incorrect. So we're going to erase existence, even though we just paid you $12 billion, right?" And
yes, I do remember that part.
Yeah, and like if you like look at his life now, it's like, yeah, he's living in this huge mansion and beautiful, like the most beautiful landmark you can and shit like that. But he's just like constantly sad. He's not afraid to express it. And of course, when you make that much money in that short of time, of course your wife's going to divorce you, and so that's what happened to him. And so I'm just all alone.
I do have to say, one game that is only going up is The Isle. So, play some dinosaurs with me every now and then.
The Isle.
I don't want to be molested.
You should play some Atlas with me. Atlas and Dual Universe. Dual Universe was released last week, right? Week before, maybe week before. Yeah, and they really have done some nice things in that. So, I mean, manufacturing isn't overly complicated. But you got to do things. You got to do things. I mean, no trash. I disagree. You get to pilot and build your own shit. It's pretty cool. Space is different than atmospheric. Near zero PvP. Well, right now it's a weekend. Nobody even has ships to PvP. So okay. No, I'm not going to play New World. I don't care.
No.
Expansion for New World?
Eric, not New World. New World.
New World. Yeah.
My favorite is when they make a game that attracts players from EVE Online, and then they
Mhm.
don't know how to deal with it because EVE Online players are psychotic. We're just like, oh, it's gonna. They say, oh, it'll take them like 3 months to build X item. What happened? How do they build it in 2 weeks?
Spreadsheets. By the power of spreadsheets.
By the power of spreadsheets compels you.
Thought
Power
it
of
was the
spreadsheets
power of
compels you.
Zefu. No, yeah, no. I mean, so DU is kind of cool because there's central marketplaces, but there is also like you can just tell people to fly to your base and buy stuff from you that you build, right? So before the beta was over, there was a company that built space elevators. And they were amazing. They were awesome for getting stuff on and off planet. And there are a couple planets, and you can live on asteroids now, which is kind of cool. There's a planet, it exploded, and part of it exploded out, and you can live on an asteroid. It's kind of nifty. Scan down asteroids out there and mine them and get stuff. And then setting up assembly lines, you physically set up the assembly line. So if you want 20 manufacturing plants, you could have them, and you can make you make production lines to produce things. Pretty cool. We'll see how the PvP comes out. Now you're not getting EVE quality graphics, right? But it's
Does it
not
have, like,
space
a local
engineers. Yeah.
chat? Is that somewhere I can post goatees in it?
You can post some stuff in.
Don't put a goatsy, please.
Will I get banned if I put a bunch of goatees in there?
Probably.
Where?
I don't
wanna
know.
play it.
Do that in your corp channel.
Well, that's some news. Goonloft got a corporate Discord. There's already a bunch of goatees in it, so that's going.
What? We have a Discord?
Yeah.
Can you
No
send me
one-
that?
Oh fuck! I don't think I was supposed to tell you. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's the new running joke is Goonwafa will never have a CEO now. It's just not happening.
Well, see, here's some more news. Not only am I going to be the CEO
no,
of CCP, I'm going to be CEO of Goonloft as well. So there's going to be major conflicts of interest.
there's no conflict there.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Goons are the only people who really wanted good things for the game, in my opinion. So, but I mean, 10,000 people. I mean, how many VMs do you need to do that? Like three VMs, maybe. Support that many people? Probably that's all you need.
VMs is virtual machines?
Yeah.
Oh.
10,000 users. I could probably put that on my PC, my desktop, and run it. Jeez.
10,000. It's not that much, if you're really efficient with it. I challenge.
No problem. I don't know what you're talking about, Soth. It's easy to do.
Yeah.
Fire up a couple VMs on my desktop. Put a couple systems in. It would be great. No problem.
Yeah, and there's no limit on connections at
128 gig of RAM. No problem. My ISP handle it. No problem.
Yeah, no issue at all. Like it's not like
So if you need some hosting
or
infrastructure,
something.
Mr. New CEO, just come to me. I'll help you out. I got it all set.
You're goddamn right. I'm going to come to you.
That's right.
I hope that every server, every piece of hardware I can rent from you is just going to be in your fucking basement. Because it's going to be a major upgrade from the volcano they have, like the server sitting in right now, and Reykjavik, Quebec, or whatever.
I'm putting a little solar.
Shouldn't you as CEO know that the servers are in London and not in Reykjavik?
See, that's what
actually
tell everyone.
The backups are in Reykjavik.
Yeah, that's actually a political stunt to ensure some peace between the two nations. To show that we're actually dependent on
right.
Let's
between the very important country of Iceland and the United Kingdom.
Well, we don't want World War III to break out.
Yeah, aren't they running always on with the SQL Server databases between the two? I think SQL Server. We're going to switch that out too. By the way, but we have everything here. We've got a large basement. We put a lot of servers in there, unlimited internet, and a hot tub. We're good.
Yeah, I hear Erik is advocating for switching to Mongo.
No, Eric would never. No, you got to understand. We have a converged database. We can put all things in it. We're good. That database shall remain nameless, but it's better.
Is it brought to you by the letter O?
No. Letter L.
For losers?
Larry. So yeah. Just in case anybody needed to know, my Discover card has auto paid. It's $14 for this month. There you go. I use that.
So,
Yeah.
do you pay per month to be able to spend money with Discover?
What? No, it's a free card. I have my AAA monthly membership. My monthly membership for AAA is on it. You got to keep all your credit cards active with some amount of balance if you want to jack up that credit score.
That's true. That is a pro tip right there. Every time I go to Home Depot, and this is a true story, they always offer you, would you like $20 off? You have to buy $80 plus worth of stuff, which I'm always buying. Fucking love Home Depot. If you buy more than $80 stuff, they're like, do you want a credit card? We'll take $20 off. And you put on the credit card. And I'm like, okay, what's the cost? Like, nothing. You just, it's $20 discount so you get a credit card. So sure, I took it the first time. And the second time I did it, and I think I got about like probably around 50 Home Depot credit cards because I just never use them again. I just pay them off like the second I get them, and then I just go home and throw it away. And my credit score is amazing. It's like you can't do this. I don't know what the fucking sales figures are like with Home Depot, but man, they really like giving out those credit cards.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna try that. Now. Same lady.
Same cashier.
Well, they only have one. There's only one lane ever open. I love Home Depot. I use their Bear paint for everything in the house. I love it. But yeah,
they're not the only ones with Bear.
What?
They're not the only ones with Bear paint.
I think they own it. But Consumer Reports rates Bear paints #1. I don't know. Who else carries it?
Are you working for Lowe's?
Lowe's doesn't have. Lowe's has Bear?
I believe so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the Bear paint.
I didn't know you can teach bears to make paint.
Yeah, BEHR.
Ah.
No, you guys carry Valspar.
Bear,
Bayer, the German company.
Bear paint is.
There's no A in that. Bear.
It's pronounced bear in the United States. BEHR. Okay. Isn't BAYER pronounced? How's that pronounced in German?
Bayer.
Bayer.
That's what I thought.
Bayer. Yeah, that's Bayer.
I might know somebody might have worked there somewhere. Who's German?
I am Austrian for the next 2 months, which is close enough.
Best fried fish sandwich in Europe that my kid had when he toured Europe was in Austria.
Yeah, they like frying just about everything over here. What I've learned is Austria is basically the Scotland of Germany. If UK was Germany, then Austria would be like the Scotland or the Ireland, right? Same culture for the most part, except everyone's just kind of fucking stupid and just kind of not as serious.
Did you just insult everybody in Austria like on this show? Okay.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I would love for one Austrian that it probably isn't watching right now to be offended.
Yeah.
No comment.
I complimented Austria on their quality of food and food service. So I want to point that out. It's not me. So when you complain, not me.
You're also judging by American standards, so I don't know.
His favorite place to eat was Germany. He said, best food, bar none. He said the worst food was in Paris and the best food was in Germany.
Yeah, you know why? Because so German cuisine basically gives no fuck about what the food looks like, right? taste over
Yeah, that is
everything.
true. It is really yummy.
Absolutely.
Sanchki, how's the cheese in Europe?
I've only had like actual good cheese. I've only had here in a few specific spots in Vienna, and yeah, it's like it. I keep having to say this when it's like coming to comparing American foods to Austrian or Europe
Mhm.
foods. Like it's not even the same food. If I compare cheese in America to cheese in Europe, it's just I can't compare them. It's like comparing oranges to a fucking aircraft carrier. It's just it's so different. Like there's no cheddar here, there's no Swiss here. There's a bunch of different cheeses. I can't pronounce a single fucking one of them, right? And they taste great. You know, it's not
So
something
so
that
what
you
you're
want.
saying? Get the charcuterie.
Cutery, I don't know.
I mean,
Charcuterie.
the
Charcuterie.
thing is that
By the way,
we do have cheddar here, but we are only allowed to call it cheddar when it's actually cheddar from Ireland, right?
I just
Yeah,
want to
same.
point out here. Okay, very important topic here. Where is it? I gotta find it. Lincoln S. Stern the second just said sauerbraten and spatzel, and like now I'm hungry, and I need to go to the German restaurant here where I live for dinner tonight because he said that. It's terrible.
I went to this village. It was a little closer to Switzerland than it was to Vienna, and there they had this. It was a steak. Well, it was a boiled steak with applesauce and horseradish. And
Who the fuck boils steak? Jesus Christ.
it was so fucking good. And
By the way, my window's open and my neighbor's walking their dog out here and looked at me and said, "What? Like, what
I
the
still
fuck is
understand
going on there?"
all those things went together so well, but apparently it was like a really traditional food there. I couldn't read
Boiled
the menu, so I just got
steak.
pointed to something, and they brought it out, and it was really good.
Boiled steak.
Was
Boiled
that
steak, applesauce, and horseradish, all just mushed together.
I was gonna ask you pointed at something and they brought it to you. Was that at a strip club or?
No, this is an actual restaurant. This is one of the few restaurants that didn't also.
Hold it. You can point at things at the strip club and they bring it over to you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
In Vienna.
I'll
Oh
have
yeah.
her.
Oh yeah. 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 There. Oh yeah. Yes.
Well, I gotta write that down.
Yeah. In Vienna, they have prostitution of all sorts is legal, like completely. Even.
What do you mean of all sorts? I thought there was only one kind of prostitution.
Yeah. What are the different sorts? Is that legal to talk about on Twitch? Can we?
Do we
I don't think
want to
I-
go in?
I think if I start
Soth,
trying
is
to talk
it
about
legal?
I feel like I'll be
Is it-
culturally appropriating if I try to.
I mean, it's legal in Germany as well, and the Netherlands, and probably a few other countries as well in Europe.
Yeah, what I found remarkable about Vienna having it legal is Austria as a whole is actually a little religious, a little more religious from what I can tell from Germany. For instance, like weed's not legal in Austria, despite all the marks that Germany has on it. It's like whatever.
What you say a few Hail Marys before you engage and prostitution's okay in Austria? Is that the difference?
Yeah, as long as the cross is facing upside,
Okay.
when you're getting pegged, it's okay.
All right.
I have so many discords with bees on them now. This is ridiculous.
You got what with bees on it?
My Discord servers, I think I have 4 with fat bees on them now.
Oh, awesome.
Well, the Goonwolf one has the fucking right to have it. I don't know those other disgusting ones.
Did you pay the royalties for it?
There are
Yeah,
no
I
royalties.
absolutely did. I paid it to the CEO of Goonwolf, which was me.
I don't think that's who owns the bee.
The bee is copyright free.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I thought
Read-
we owned.
Nope. You read it. It was
It-
freely given.
It is an open license,
Oh, okay.
so you can use it, but the rights holder still has the option to tell you not to use it.
Sure. So
Well,
it's not. It's
Hold
not
on.
in the
Cranberry
Okay.
brie and bacon panini. That just screams heaven to me. I'm just gonna say. Does it work for anybody else? Cranberries,
It sounds
brie,
amazing.
and bacon. That sounds amazing.
I really don't know what anything is called. That's the problem with me is, you guys are talking about all these foods, but at the end of the day, I don't read the menu. I just tell them to bring whatever the hell they want out.
You point to it on the menu and they bring it to you. Doesn't matter where
Yeah,
you are.
honestly, I haven't read a
just
menu in
go-
probably a year now.
Just go to the supermarket, and the big supermarkets here have a whole section just for cheese, and just ask them what's good, right? Just tell them what kind of cheese you like, and they will give you recommendations.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do.
I'm a big brie fan. My wife despises it. I love brie. I'm looking up German restaurants in town here. I think Hofbrauhaus could be the thing tonight.
Enjoyed when we went to Hofbrauhaus in Vegas.
It was excellent. Everybody was getting their butt spanked.
Remember, I was wearing a German barmaid outfit
I do recall, yes.
because it was like Halloween weekend. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll dress up." And
They,
then some, like, were you a represent? Like, some people, because it was my first year, so they thought I was like a representative from Hofbrauhaus. I'm like, no.
I am. The
No.
right answer was I am the goddess of Hofbrauhaus. That was the right answer.
See, Goonie says try to figure out if you want to eat or drink stuff with your cheese. The thing is, though, here in Central Europe, we eat cheese a lot on just a simple bread roll, right? Just a bread roll, some butter, and cheese.
My brother-in-law puts cheese on everything. They're like, everything. They have to have shredded cheese everywhere.
Dirty American.
He's a German.
Dirty German. Wait, I learned a new word. Hold on, I wrote it down.
Uh-oh.
I was at a bar last night. I learned a derogatory term to call Germans. Hold on.
What did the Schluchtenscheißer teach you? Go tell us.
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce this right. Pfeifke. It's a derogatory term for Prussians, and I only knew it because I was hanging out with this few Austrians, and they had this German in the group. They kept calling it Pfeifke. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's like it's a derogatory term. It's like
Well,
it's called slimy and greasy and violent.
that doesn't apply to all Germans, especially Northern Germans, because they never were part of Prussia.
Well, most of them were. Okay. And
Yep.
again, when you're
Not
talking
us,
to
though.
this American audience doesn't know the fucking difference between Austria and Australia. Okay, just give them a
Of
break.
course not.
They have
because you don't
completely
learn
different
fucking history in
accents.
school.
And by the way, they're allowed to have dope in Australia, so that's how we know that. Jesus Christ.
I flew to Austria. I got on a plane, and I'm like, "Where the fuck are the kangaroos?" I was so disappointed.
At least they have exploding trees.
We have exploding Teslas here in Florida.
Ah.
I thought everyone has those. Isn't that a feature?
It's a feature. Oh, speaking of energy crisis, Germany, yeah.
I hear you're fracking over there now, Soth.
Fuck no.
That's not what the news says. Allowed to frack now in Germany. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, you're
Crack
allowed to start
in,
burning coal
motherfucker.
because apparently if you don't, you're gonna freeze to death during this winter.
We can't have that. No frozen Germans.
Where did you get that from? Last I checked, our gas reserves are all full.
They are? Okay, I didn't know that, but
Yeah.
how many winters is that gonna last? Until you have to come up with an idea to, make amends with Putin.
We already have agreements in place for gas from like the Saudis and Norway, I believe.
Norway.
That should be
Yeah,
enough.
So I don't know. I'm a little ignorant on this. I just kind of watched the video and just was asking around. But apparently, yeah, you get your gas from Germany. Historically, has gotten like 20% of their gas from Norway, and the rest was from Russia.
Yeah.
Back when you guys were friends. And so
Roughly,
now the
yeah.
Russian part turned to 0%, and now it's only Norway.
Are you saying? Did you say back when they were friends with Norway, or did I miss the transition?
Back when friends with Russia.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it friends, but yeah.
Frenemies. Frenemies.
If you want to look at a country that is facing big problems this winter, look at the UK. They already announced that there will be up to 3 hours of blackouts every day.
That's like crazy shit, man.
Dude, that newly elected PM or whatever for the UK, she speed ran the fucking collapse of the economy. I don't think there's any other person on the planet who could have done that faster.
We're getting a little too close to politics. We kind of try and
Yeah,
avoid
yeah,
that.
right, yeah.
However, I will say one last thing on the topic. In November, when I get my solar panels in, I promise I will run a transatlantic cable to the UK to help them out with that problem. Okay?
There you go. Yeah,
I'm gonna do it. Just transatlantic, right from Cassidy Asmock, right over there.
Eric is the man who only makes solutions. He doesn't keep talking about the problem.
That's right, goddammit.
He's a man of solutions.
It became, once you get in the 6-year return on investment, I'm in. Okay, and solar panels that lose only 8% of their capacity over 25 years, I'm in.
That is actually crazy good.
They are the higher end industrial ones, but the cost and expense between the 20% degradation and the 8%, like, not that much.
Well,
But
do they have a warranty for 20 years?
25-year warranty, and it's an annual warranty, so it's not like 25 years you'll only get 8%. No, it is the 8% over the by year, right? So it's 1/25 of 8%, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, right? So it adds up. So in the first year, if they lose more than, I'm not doing the math here for us, but 1/25 of that 8%, it gets replaced.
That's a damn good warranty.
Yeah, 400
warranty, and it doesn't go bankrupt.
Yeah, they're 400 watts. Yeah, it's an existing. But what's really interesting in solar technology, there is a company, and I forget their name, which is terrible because we really should tell them. They're building a giant plant in Ohio. It's a very thin filmed solar panel, and they use. And by the way, I'm guessing here, guys. If it takes 24 gallons of water to make X amount of solar material, right? They can do it in 7. Okay, so they can do it faster.
So the thing about thin film solar panels is that they have a lower yield, so to say, but they are not so dependent on the sun coming in at just the right angle, right? So you can have them flat on a roof or something like that. They don't care about that.
Mine are angled; they're all black. I have no peaks in the back of my house, and I face south, so it doesn't matter if it's spring, summer, winter, or fall. I get basically the same angle to the sun all the time, and my roof is at the right pitch. And putting additional roof above our deck. It's like 43 or 45 panels we're going to put out there at like 400 watts. So I'm gonna be making some electricity.
And a buddy who's a VP at this company that makes these little nuclear reactors. I'm trying to buy one of those, but he's asking for fucking permits and shit. I'm like, just in the backyard, dude.
They're quieter and smaller than the silent Honda generators that use gas, I hear. I mean, you just go out and, 2 little, jumper things, stick it on, and you're powering your whole house forever.
That's it. pour out my whole house for.
Yeah, and by the way, you know, nobody's at home and, you know, your wife's out and her battery goes dead. You just unplug the little portable, you know, nuclear power generator from the house, drive it out to your wife, put that right on it, starts the car right up. It's beautiful.
And just like
Aren't
any
they-
uranium that you burn up on the way, just kind of throw it out the window.
Aren't they more like in the size of you know, powering the whole block and not just your house?
Well, that's my power.
Yeah.
Not my neighbor's power. That's my power. They're not allowed
Well-
to touch my power.
We're a
No,
small.
they
small
pay you
fee.
for it. Come on.
No, that's mine.
Well, if my neighbor wants some of my portable nuclear power, right? Two things, right? They've got to throw out the spent pellets in their garbage, not mine. Okay, and
they take the blame. Yeah.
so they're just little BBs. You know, they're small. Don't take up a lot of space in the garbage can. Might melt the garbage can, but
Yeah, metal hole in the garbage can into the concrete.
straight through.
It's like, yeah, you just gotta pour water on it constantly, and then make sure that water doesn't touch the ground.
I do have to share something personal with everybody here. Friday is our trash day here at Cassidy Asmock, right? And you know, Mrs. Asmock said, you know, I think it's time I, you know, kind of go through and clean out the pantry. By the way, it's Saturday. All the trash has been picked up, right? You know, we now have an empty pantry now that it's been cleaned out because there was stuff that we found in the pantry that was 2 years old. It's kind of sad. We just stick stuff in the pantry and forget about it. But now our garbage cans are now full here on Saturday. And by the way, I have 4. Okay, 55-gallon freaking huge thing. Yeah, it's now empty, and our trash cans are full, so we can't throw anything out for the next week. So we're gonna have to kind of be cool about that, or we'll sneak over our neighbors and just throw it in there. Don't mind us, not us. I don't know.
You know, when I moved out of my last house, it was funny because my kitchen always stank in my house, and I was pretty confident that there's just a dead squirrel behind a wall or something. Well, when I moved out, I was cleaning everything, and there's just a sack of potatoes that turned into effectively this mush, sprouting mush in the very back of the pantry, and it was the source of all of my grim smells over the past
That's
couple
terrible.
years I was in that fucking house. Yeah, it was horrifying.
I would have expected a potato though to have sprouted, right? It goes to mush.
At the end of the day, they didn't have any water, so I guess what happened, but it was like a really soft bag
of mush.
potato cottage cheese. Yeah.
Ugh, potato cottage cheese. Is that? Oh God, no. By the way, rotten potatoes. You're right. They do stink. I'm not sure how you survived. No.
Now, I'm not sure I sold that house, honestly. I don't know. They must have been like.
You know what? You sold it to a couple people who had COVID. They couldn't smell. They're done.
Yeah, I think that's the leading theory. And they also didn't inspect the house very well because it also had this little problem where if it rained too much, there'd be this waterfall going into the basement, which that's a problem in its own, right? That should be addressed, but I just kind of ignored it.
Well,
on top of that, the waterfall came into the basement over the breaker box. The whole breaker box would just be completely submerged in water, and it was so stressful when it happened. It's like it's gonna blow up any second now. Never did. I got lucky, and so now every day it rains heavily in the area where I sold that house. I'm like,
well, you
I don't
know,
have to deal with that.
if you put the right size humidifier or 2 in there, nobody will even know.
Yeah, no, see what I did is I took these rubber mats and I laid them all down the basement so they couldn't see like where the water was clearly getting in. And it made it look real pretty and stuff like that. And I also scratched the shit out of the concrete. And it was just so ugly. But the guy who's helping me sell the house,
Your realtor,
nice.
not your landlord, your realtor. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, just put rubber mats down. It's like, well, then the water's just gonna never evaporate. It's like, oh, it's not your house. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then there's another room. It didn't have any carpet in it, but the other room did. But I was like, I didn't put any carpet in this room because water leaks through and it's gonna ruin the carpet. It's like, well, according to the forecast, it's not gonna rain for the next couple of weeks. And I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
good point. So I put carpet down in there. It actually ended up drizzling a little bit. And, oh yeah, it was soaked carpet, so we didn't let anyone like walk in that room. Forgot what the excuse.
Well, wet dry vac. Wet dry vac. Just swoop through there before they come in. You'll be good.
Yeah, I don't want to rent that. That was too much money.
So, Furio, are we having sound problems? Can people not hear us, or just certain people on the stream? Are we okay? We good? I don't know. Somebody said maybe sound problems. And by the way, you can hear me. Just certain people. Well, I've turned certain people down because they're blaring in my ears. But when somebody
It's probably
talks,
me. I don't have a good microphone right now.
you sound really good and clear to me. So, I don't know. Other people, I'll turn you guys up a little bit on the main hoobie doobie. There you go.
Yeah, I noticed.
Oh,
In the stream, we
okay.
got Horrendous on here. And
I am really loud, so let me turn me down a little, you guys up a little, and let's see if we get a little balance here, right? There we go. All right, how's that? Well, yeah, we'll just keep talking, guys. Just give it a little feedback. It's all cool. You know how we work with our audience. We love them.
Ghoster,
Yes, sweetheart.
how is that game?
I'm enjoying it, but I can't really do much yet.
Are you getting fucked by the little trolls?
No, I beat the shit out of them with my fists and my club.
All right. Have you get fucked by the big trolls yet?
Haven't found any big trolls. I haven't ventured too far away from my spawn point yet.
You know, you're allowed to
Okay.
say the name. You're allowed to say the name.
Valheim is the game
Okay,
we're playing.
there you go. So there's little trolls that fuck you, and there's big trolls that fuck you harder. That's what we're saying. And at this point in time, I can no longer run for office anywhere. No.
See, you just use my technique. You don't run for office. You just be the office.
You just take the office.
Take
This
it.
is mine now.
You just take it. Take
The
it.
best leaders on the planet. That is how they came to power. They didn't wait for permission.
They just took it.
Did. Yeah.
All right. Hey, Alchemisty. How you doing, brother? I'll be back over there doing Universe after a show. Oh, by the way, we were only going to do the show for an hour, and it's an hour. Do we keep going, guys? What do you want to do?
I think we're done for the day.
We're done for the day? See,
I'm
Alki
done for the day.
Alki comes, and we're like, fuck it, we're done.
Well, it's a slow week. No one's beating each other up, and they haven't made
All right.
any changes or anything that are, dire or whatever.
Okay. Well, hey, everybody, I'm going to go eat some German food for dinner. Let's go make some reservations or I'll never get in. And I love it. Look at that. Look at Alchemisty's post there, right? He got home early from work. He saw the ping and he clicked the button like a good little goon. I love you, Alchemist.
Well, you can
You're
go
awesome.
back and watch the rest of the hour.
There you go.
But make Eve more entertaining. Go fuck some shit. up.
Oh.
Someone go flip a keep star or something.
Alki.
Undock a Titan and just warp it fucking somewhere. I don't
No,
care
that's
how many
like-
people you have.
Just
That's
undock and
like-
abandon the Titan.
That's like your normal sex night, Sanchki. It lasts for 30 seconds.
30 seconds of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Maybe a little bit of crying. Who knows? That's part of the adventure.
It's good for me. How about you?
Me
Right?
really well.
I do me. That's good.
Like-
By the way,
like Steve then thought, probably shouldn't have done this. Yeah, looking at the player numbers, you're not alone there.
By the way, the show today was brought to you by the letter C, as in, well, actually N. Yeah, we'll do N. Brought to you by the letter N, as in new CEO. Right?
Ooh.
Right?
You heard it here first.
Sanchki has a love-hate relationship with the letter N.
Yeah. We're just not going to go any further. We're going to leave it there. Everybody, thanks. We will be back. Same time, same channel, same place, everything. Next week. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
All right. We'll see everybody.